Hi, it's Bill Cole, President of Jani-King of Manitoba. Many of you know last week, on the weekend, I was taking part in a trade show. It was the Winnipeg Franchise Expo. And I thought I'd talk about that today because I learned some great lessons while I was there, and I thought I'd share it with you. So I had my booth set up, and on one side of me was a company that was selling franchises for a hair salon. On the other side of me was a franchise that was selling print, apparel, logo design, things like that, franchises. And then in front of me, I had a restaurant chain that was looking for franchises, a standalone restaurant. On the other side of me, there were multiple fast food restaurants that were looking for new franchises, and I had the big daddy of them all, McDonald's, was there looking for new franchisees as well. So it was quite an interesting experience being there amongst all of those guys. The hair salon, they were looking for an initial investment of about $250,000. That same is true for the instant print company to my left. The restaurant in front of me, they were looking for about $600,000, and McDonald's was looking for $1 million. So their initial investment, cash in hand for someone to buy a McDonald's franchise in Canada, is now at $1 million. And on top of that, you need to be able to relocate anywhere they want to send you within Western Canada. So from British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and any location, any town. And you also need to commit to volunteering your time more or less for about 1,600 hours of training. So all around me were great opportunities. It depended obviously on the type of cash that people had. And I was there with multiple levels of opportunity through Jani-King, starting from a plan A all the way up to wherever you wanted to go. So my initial investment going into looking for new franchises could be as low as $16,900, ranging up to well over $40,000, depending on what type of franchise they wanted to buy. So there was lots of opportunities there, and everybody kind of dealt with it differently. The people there representing the hair salon company, they very much stayed within their booth, didn't do a lot of talking with anybody, didn't go out and meet any of the exhibitors that were there. The guy on the instant print company next to me, he was very active. He was out, he was stopping people in the aisles, he was making conversation, he was very engaging. The restaurant companies, including McDonald's, they just kind of stayed put behind their booth, didn't get out, didn't do any engagement. If someone came up to them, they would chat with them, but otherwise they weren't really showing it, being proactive. So to wrap things up for today, there were 3 lessons I learned. The first lesson was, no matter what you're selling, you need to be proactive in getting your name, getting your value out there, and keeping your sales funnel full. You got to be proactive. People aren't necessarily coming and knocking on your doors. The most successful people of that franchise in that expo, in my opinion, was the guy at the instant print company. He was out there, he was making sure he was stopping them and saying, hey, come check out my opportunity. That was awesome. Second lesson I learned was, you need a value proposition. No matter what you're selling, the prospect needs a decision, needs to know why he should buy from you. What value do you bring? Is it low price? Okay, it's low price. Then companies have made millions of dollars selling on low price. It doesn't have to be low price. Then what else is it going to be? What is your value proposition? Thirdly, be passionate. Be passionate about what you're doing, because that makes a difference. People see it all the time. They see that you're passionate. They believe in you when you're passionate about something. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, find what you are passionate about. It will make huge amounts of difference. We had a great expo. We've already had 4 solid leads come in looking for more opportunity, and I'm certainly looking forward to being able to do it again next year. I'm clean shaven. I'm getting ready. Next week I'm in Dallas at the Jani-King convention, and I'll be posting my video from there. So until then, have a great day. It's Bill Cole with Jani-King of Manitoba.